Good morning, Flosstube, and welcome to my Flosstube. I'm Grammy Stitcher, aka Leona, and I'm glad to have you here. And thank you for watching, and I hope you stick around till the end. This is a cross stitch channel, and I'm going to be showing you what I've worked on this week and a couple of finishes if I can get one of the things to go in place where I need it. And then I'm going to talk about a couple of quilts. And I do want to thank you, and let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with what I've worked on this week. First off, I have Cross Stitch Camp, which is done on 14 count Nordic Blue Ada. And this is what I did on that. And that is from Sherry, Colorado Cross Stitcher. And it goes in this bag, which I'm not real sure where I got this bag from. But I wanted to show that too. I'm going to show my bags that I have. Next is Welcome Autumn, which was a sal with Nicole SPOHR. And this is where I'm at with that, even though they're done. Sorry about all the wrinkles. See if I can straighten it out a little. And this is done on 14 count dirty. I've changed 6 of the colors. And it's from Primrose Cottage Stitchers. Welcome Autumn. And I just have it in a Ziploc bag. It didn't have a bag of its own. Next is my sampler September, which is Sailor's Wife. And I'm doing this with Sherry at Colorado Cross Stitch. And this is by Brenda Keys. Let's see if I can get that glare out of there. There we go. And I'm doing it on Zweigart Merino 32 count. And this is the first time I'm doing 32 count, so it's taken me really slow. So this is what I have on that. And that's my September September sampler. And this bag is from Joyful Stitching. It's a vinyl front. So wish me luck on the 32 count because it's taken a slow go. Because I'm used to Ada. So I pretty much use Ada. My next one that I've worked on is Letters to Santa. And that was a quilt along with Fat Quarter Shop. And this is where I'm at on it. And it is done on chalkboard black 14 count. And this bag is also from Joyful Stitching. And I also bought the little small bag that's inside here. So this was a stitch along with Fat Quarter Shop. Next is my Whipco for this month, Booze and Bats. And this is where I'm at on it. I've got one and a part of a bat. This is a mystery purple. I don't know what fabric it is. I'm sorry. And I've changed two of the colors in this. And the bag is from Fat Quarter Shop. And it says, stitching is my cardio. Be in my bonnet company. That's the bag I have Booze and Bats in. Which this one I had to start over because I had already started it. And I can't find it. So I just went ahead and started it over. And next that I worked on, Chantel at Design 141 Company had asked for some small Christmas ornaments. So I'm working on this bottom one right here. It's right here. And it's called Lighting Santa's Way. I'm using a mystery green. And the pattern is by Jennifer Redmond. And it's in the Just Cross Stitch Magazine Christmas 2022. And this is where I'm at on it. I just have the gnome's hat done so far. And the bag I have it in I'm not sure who I got this from, but it has a little camper tag at the bottom, but it doesn't have a name, so I don't remember who I got it from. And the last thing I've worked on this week is the Stitching with the Housewives month to month, October. And this is where I've gotten with it. Upside down. I got one leave in the start of the O. And the bag I have this one in is my gnome bag. And this was from So Much to Love. And I believe it was their March bag of the month. And I'm not in the bag of the month, but I ordered this one after it went out so I could get the gnome one. And my October month to month is stitched on 14 count lemon chiffon. And the Lighting Santa's Way was stitched on a mystery green. I don't remember if I said that or not. But that's all the stuff I worked on this week. It's been a very busy week of working on and trying to get stuff caught up. But then I wanted to talk about ABC Ingo, which is by CZOOK from Magazine Monthly Cross Stitch Challenge. You fill out a board with the alphabet minus one letter, which this year they took out H. So this is my board. And I'm very far behind because today is the 14th and I haven't done any of them, so I've got to get busy on that. They also have a challenge in there to stitch from a magazine, and you just go by this words down here. So if you want to go over and join that group, they have a lot of fun things to do. And then I wanted to talk about this finish. I did this finish back in April. I had made it, I was in rehab for my broken leg. And I had made it for a lady I met in there. She gave me a walker thing that you put on your walker. We were doing a auction kind of thing, and me and her were going back and forth bidding, and she won it, and she just handed it over and gave it to me. So I had made this cross stitch for her, but then I couldn't find her after that, after I got the cross stitch done. So I don't know if she got released from rehab, or what happened, but I couldn't find her. Nobody could remember her. So, but this was called Geometric Heart, and it was in a library book I had. And the library book was called Cross Stitch to Calm by Leah Lentz. So now I have this as a finish, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. Okay, and then my other finish is I'm gonna try to put a picture of it here. We'll see how that comes out. When I go back to edit and see if I can do it, we'll try it. Okay. And then next, I'm going to talk about 2 other quilts that I have that are over here on my table ready to long arm. And I can't remember. I'm going to have to look back and hope I can find the name of these. I know this was either a design of the month kind of thing with Fat Quarter Shop, or it was with Pat Sloan. I'm not sure which one. I think this was Fat Quarter Shop, but I'm not positive. So I just want to kind of scan over and let you see different blocks. And sorry, I don't have no way to hold it up and get the whole thing in. But I'll try to get the whole thing shown here, bits by bits. Okay, so that's one other one I have on my long arm table. Now this one I'm going to show, I bought this off of Facebook Market or OfferUp for next to nothing. And I bought quite a few of these off of different ones off of there to practice my long arm on. And then my machine started messing up and I couldn't get anything done with it, so I stopped. But I got it fixed again now, so hopefully eventually here I can start getting on there again. But I bought this for probably about $50 on OfferUp or Facebook Market. But it has all of these Sunbonnet Sues. And I love these. They're just beautiful. But I guess somebody just couldn't take the time to finish the quilt, so they got rid of it. And it is now with me, waiting for me to finish it. And it's a pretty good, huge size. So I'm still got a couple of rows to show here. I need to figure a better way to show these. Maybe put them back behind me on the board, and you can just kind of see them from there. And I think this is the last row. But yeah, that's my Sunbonnet Sue quilt. I have so many of them stacked over here. I don't know if I'll ever get them all done. Well, that's all I have today because I didn't have a haul. I haven't ordered anything, or stuff hasn't came in that I've ordered. So that's all I have for y'all today. Go out and have a wonderful week. And thank you so much for sticking to the end and watching. And I really wish you would subscribe and like and comment. Give me some suggestions on improvements or things I'm doing okay with, or just anything. Comment anything you want to, what you want to see, what anything. And just have a wonderful week and happy stitching. Bye-bye. Till next week.